Hi everyone and welcome back to another exciting episode of Calebrated Gamer. Today I'm back in Doki Doki Literature Club for episode 6 of this series, I believe. If you are 13 years of age or younger, please do not watch this episode. As well as if you struggle with the topics of suicide, self-harm, etc. Also please don't watch this episode, or watch this series in general. Doki Doki Literature Club is a psychological horror game. So far we haven't seen much of the horror aspect, just a little bit of the psychological, but it looks like it's actually getting pretty close to that point. And I imagine once we reach the point of the festival, it's going to kind of go all out and like hit us really hard. So, thank you for respecting that. Thank you for those who have watched and continue to watch. And without further ado, let's start the episode. We are going to show our poem next to Yuri, who is best girl so far. And hopefully she'll like it.
Caleb, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it's ever come to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to prove so much thanks to you. You've really let the example. I can't read tonight apparently, which is not good for a text-based game, but you know, you're really the example I've been chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
Aww. This is a little different than the other image. Usually when she looks away all shy, she's kind of like, oh no, with that like downward face. But the fact that she's smiling while she's looking away makes my heart happy. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well, it's in my programming.
Yuri smiles sadly.
Caleb, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discovered the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Caleb. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all you can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what's been missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No. That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Caleb. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me like everyone else.
Sorry.
It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. And that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. So obviously I've been super nice to Yuri in the game, and I say me. This character, Caleb, totally not me, has been super nice to Yuri for the sake of, you know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? I don't even know what that means, but his motives haven't obviously been the most pure or even the most friendly. He does it, you know, he's not just gonna like use her or anything, you know, it's not that kind of situation. But at the same time, obviously, like, you know, he's starting to connect with her a lot more than he initially anticipated. And I like that, but the point of that I was gonna say was, even with that not being the case, even if you're just trying to be someone's friend, or even if you necessarily aren't trying to be someone's friend, please do this with people. Maybe not with these motives, but just listen to what people have to say. Be there for people. That doesn't mean you have to spend every waking moment with everyone, but I try to show interest in everything that people come and share with me, show me, etc. When I'm talking to friends in the Discord, I try to show them that someone out there is interested in what they have to show. If they post selfies of themselves in the Discord, I like give them little hearts and I tell them they look handsome and cute and beautiful, because they do, and I know they do. But as humans, for some reason, even if we appreciate things, and even if we like things, for some reason, we don't share that with them. And I'm not even saying that for you guys to me, because, I used to get upset when people, when I'd post episodes and I wouldn't get likes and I wouldn't get comments. And, that used to upset me. And then I would have people come up to me, randomly, friends of mine that I would meet up with, and then be like, oh, I was watching episodes of yours recently, they're hilarious, I really enjoy them, or, oh, you posted this funny post, and, I really liked it. Well, then why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you let me know that? And at first that upsetted me. As I've gotten older, and as I dealt with it more, as well as, I understand more of where they're coming from. Some people don't have an account to like videos and comment. Some people, that's just not what they do. They might enjoy the content, but they might not show that. And I'm not saying all that for, me to be like, now make sure you like and subscribe so I know and I'm happy inside of my heart. I'm saying that it works with just everything. If someone's passionate about something, or if someone put time into something, or even if it's something as simple as someone wants us to talk about their day, just say hi, just say hello, just say how are you doing, just say, oh, I'd love to know more. It's so simple to grow with a person, to find that they are so much more connected, to make someone's day, just by making that simple gesture of, just being there for them. It doesn't mean you have to be their best friend in the world, but sometimes you might be their only friend. Maybe you are their best friend in the world just because you took the time to just be there for them. I mean, some of my best friends today are people who didn't really have friends in high school that I befriended, and because of that, I now love these people, and they are some of my best friends, because I got to know more about them and know more of them than I ever would have if I didn't take that first step. So, I'm sorry for spending multiple minutes talking about this. Obviously, it's not the gameplay, but I just wanted to share that with you guys because it's important enough. I love you guys are amazing, and I know you guys will make me proud. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri, and if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Heck yeah. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way. Yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we?
Oh, she's blushing again. Yuri puts her head in her hands. Sorry, I'm a thirsty hoe. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Ghosts Under the Light Part 2. Ooh, a sequel.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows, closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in with rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
Aww. Wow. I don't know, like, who wrote the poetry for this game, but they did a really good job on all the characters. Like, even Natsuki's very simplistic writing, you know, you could tell had meaning behind it. And the fact that they were able to, like, have kind of some different writing styles, really awesome. Finishing the poem, I hand it back to Yuri. Gosh, Yuri, why do you write so many poems about ghosts? That's kind of weird, right? But instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I'm just an absolute moron and I can't read between the lines. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Thank you.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one.
Yeah.
Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but... That's the end of that sentence. I'm happy that you shared it with me, so thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. Oh, she's so cute! I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me, hesitating in response to her warm touch.
You can, the poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. She's so adorable. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. Inside my tummy. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. That's what I say. I like this guy. Sometimes I don't like him. He's obviously not me. But sometimes he'll say things or do things or act certain ways. Like he'll get nervous when like the girls are a bit more confident than usual. Sometimes he's able to step in when the girls are more awkward than usual. And not even like dealing with girls. I mean, just with humans in general. That's kind of how I am. So, you know, obviously I wouldn't join a club just because it had girls in it. But, you know.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Now to give it to Monica. I'm excited to see what Monica has to say, because I've been loving interacting with Monica the most, even though Yuri is best girl, obviously. I mean, who could say otherwise? The internet. But Monica's is the most interesting and the most red flag, like this is gonna get bad, isn't it? Kind of thing. Hi, Caleb. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem holding it in my hands.
Your style's gotten so refined, Caleb. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say some more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. I'm not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
That's...
It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day? Reading that edgy novel with her?
Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know.
Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say that like I'm going to hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. I don't like that. I don't like the title. The lady who knows everything. So far, the only character that I know that everyone's referred to as a know-it-all is Yuri. So, not saying that's what this poem is about, but let's read on and see. Sorry, I am thirsty. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that is ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, Mother Mary comes to me. The legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Interesting. A lot of her poems have to do with, like, meaningless. There's no meaning. And I wonder, the lady who knows everything, I'm not saying the lady who knows everything is a game developer or, I don't really know. We're going to find out. But the fact that she mentions a lot of, she's a video game character kind of thing, and the fact that she also, like, bottles up this idea in her poems of there's no meaning to life, would connect very well if you were to say, like, well, I'm literally just like in a game, like there's no meaning to life, like nothing exists, and that'd be a very interesting connection. But I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? There's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, now would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. I don't like that. She said humans aren't two-dimensional creatures, I think you would know that better than anyone. Of course he's gonna slide by it, but the point is that I'm human. I'm just saying. If subtlety isn't exactly here. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That was a little bit more on the up and up. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's thrown off balance a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Everyone pees. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so?
I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, and I didn't want to force it.
Oh?
Don't call her a hoe. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out what the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'll be doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you do that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'll be going printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk at focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Caleb.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way if you give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that.
Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Caleb may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, you may be more suited with assisting with the decorations.
Look at her eyes! Oh, that girl go! She's hardcore sliding in my DMs.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be for a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're making excuses for Caleb to... what are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think, guys? Guys! Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Caleb to decide who he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just sell this already? Yeah. Caleb, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going with... saving. I'm going with saving. So here's the thing. This whole game, these whole episodes, I've been going after Yuri. Which, you know, I mean, I didn't want to, be all wishy-washy and kind of ruin my chances with any of the girls. So, in theory, logically speaking, I should go with Yuri. Now, all the girls seem to like me. Which, like I said in the previous episode, how can I blame them? I mean, I'm basically perfect. Not even close. But the point is that... Let's break it down. I've connected the most with Yuri. Logically, should go with her. Sayori is struggling a lot with, just something. I don't even know what. If it's connected with me. So I could choose her and fix that. The thing is, though, that might really mess up Yuri. Because she seems to be kind of on the fence about, me and Sayori's connection, relationship, etc. Natsuki seems to really like me as well. She just won't, quite admit it. And Monica has been all kinds of like excited to be with me, even though I have put literally no effort or time into meeting her and knowing her, because literally making a poem for her hasn't been an option, in case you haven't noticed. So I'm gonna say Yuri, but I saved. So if I immediately regret it, I can go back and choose like Sayori or something. Well, I'll probably be the most helpful helping out Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying that.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Caleb? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the making yourself up crazy?
Yeah. I already said I'd be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is this everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word.
I love her face when she's like,
I'm about to jump his bones. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Caleb? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Kill me. Natsuki. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Caleb picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They'll go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. Kinda surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was just trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that what she tried to say is something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. Huh? You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole dang event. I believe you. Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. And with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out there then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out to the door as they chat between each other. Eh? Turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. Better hand me those digits, girl. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Eh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Because I just don't like that. If there's for some reason that she wants to hide her home from me, it makes me worried for her, although maybe I should be worried about, like, something she has. I don't know. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Caleb. I think we'll make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait! You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason that you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose you to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long time.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way to the door and Yuri follows. Awesome! I can't believe this! Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof! Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell on the next episode of Calebrated Gamer. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you've been enjoying. I seriously can't wait for the next episode. Let me know in a comment down below. Like and comment if you enjoy this episode. Be sure to subscribe if you want to stay calibrated. Hit the little bell icon if you want to know when Sunday comes around. In the game, I don't post on Sundays. And until the next time, I will see y'all in that next episode. I'm actually really excited too. I'm gonna save. I have no idea if this is gonna be like really amazing or really terrible. But either way, I'm excited. Bye guys!